Vanessa, how are things these days in MenCap? What's happening? What are the issues that you're dealing with there?
Well, MenCap in Northern Ireland, we help thousands of people who have a learning disability to live their lives the way that they want to. We work to support people with a learning disability, their families and carers by fighting to change laws, improve services, allow people with a learning disability to access education and employment. MenCap is one of the largest providers of services and information and advice for people with a learning disability in Northern Ireland, and really today I'm on with you to hopefully get people to start thinking about how they can fundraise and support 33,000 people with learning disability in Northern Ireland today.
Do you still have the wonderful restaurant in the middle of Belfast?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think that we have a restaurant in Belfast.
It was Dr. B's or something like that. It was there a little while back. But
it might have been before my time.
Indeed,
I'm a little bit new to MenCap, so.
Oh, well, you're most welcome. It's a charity that's not really up there in people's faces. People might gravitate towards other charities more readily, not realising that you're there at the extent to which you are there, paramount within the community, doing what you do and in need of your support.
Yes, indeed, and you're very right to say that I don't suppose a lot of people really do know about MenCap and the things that we do, and really the people that we help. You know, there are, as I said, there are 33,000 people living right here in Northern Ireland today with a learning disability, so that's a huge amount, and we help on average, I think, about 6,000 people on a yearly basis with our services, be that, you know, assisted and supported living, be that putting people, you know, who have a learning disability, to give them the chance to actually get a paid job.
Yeah.
And really I think that, you know, and we work across the whole of Northern Ireland. We have services based in Belfast, right down through to Newry, and we have offices in Newry, Omagh, Ballymoney, which is where I'm from, as well as in Derry/Londonderry. So we are a Northern Ireland-wide charity, and really anybody who gives a gift to MenCap can be guaranteed that their money is actually going to stay in MenCap to help local people with a learning disability.
You're actually help people when they get established in accommodation in the community. It's accommodation that's specially tailored for people with learning disabilities, but MenCap is there constantly as well to look after their special needs.
Well, really the whole point of supported living is that people with a learning disability will have support there should they require it, you know, and it's about actually supporting people to live their lives the way that they wish to. It's not about doing things for them, but it's actually supporting them so they can do things for themselves, and that really is what MenCap is about. You know, people with a learning disability should not be treated differently, and they should be included in the mainstream. And really today I'm just wanting people to take part in our 4 Peaks Challenge and to fundraise for those people in your local areas, because we would really need the money to continue our services.
How much do you need every year?
That's a very good question. I think it's about 4.5 million that we need to ensure that our services are here in Northern Ireland to help people with a learning disability.
And do you find that government helps?
We do find we have certain relationships with the government in terms of the services that we provide. However, we still need to fundraise to make sure that our services will still exist.
It's the same right across the board, isn't it? Whether you're hospice or MenCap, you're still having to find a lot of the money yourselves.
Indeed, we've obviously got gaps that need to be plugged, and we're really hoping that people might take part in which is taking place this Saturday the 16th or next Saturday the 23rd, and to raise some money, much essential money for essential services.
How does the 4 Peak Challenge work?
Right, well basically we're asking people to lace up their walking boots and to take part in the 2 Peak Challenge, which is this Saturday up Slieve Donard and Slieve Comida, or they can take part on the Mount Erical and Slieve Galleon next Saturday the 23rd. What we ask people is to register, and your registration fee is £35 per day. and to raise a minimum sponsorship of £100. And really all they have to do to register or to find out more information is to give me a call on 028 9069 1351 or to email fundraising.ni@mencap, that's mencap.org.uk.
It sounds an exciting bit of business, because it's almost a kind of a challenge, a safari out into the hills of Northern Ireland and Donegal.
Yeah,
it's a huge opportunity for people.
I think it's a great opportunity to get your walking boots on and to maybe see parts of Northern Ireland that you've not seen before, and all the while you're raising money for MenCap. But it's also a great opportunity to blow off the cobwebs before people start back to school, or it's the end of the summer, so why not end it on a high and at the highest peak, which is Slieve Donard in the mountain of Vaughan here in Northern Ireland, and all the while you're challenging yourself, you're building your fitness. It's a great building opportunity for maybe a local business to get involved, or a local community group, and as again,
the quality of the charity is beyond question. You're one of our premier charities in the province, and it's such a good thing to be at.
Yeah, and we've been, Justine and myself, my colleague, we've been more than happy to meet and greet you on Saturday morning, this Saturday or next Saturday, and to send you on your merry way up the mountains, and all the while, as you said, you're fundraising for such a great cause.
You clever old Ballymoney thing, you're not going yourself.
Oh, well, you see, the thing is, I'm meeting and greeting people, and then from an operational point of view, really, I need to be on the ground to make sure that everything's happening, and I've done it myself.
Well,
everyone.
Well, I'll ask you the question: is it hard?
Well, the first challenge up Slieve Donard and Slieve Comida would be an intermediate level, so there's not much fitness required for that. However, do be aware that you are climbing 2 mountains on a day, so you do have to take that into consideration. The Mount Errigal and the Slieve Galleon on the 23rd of August would be what we would peg at an intermediate level. But please do be aware that you are climbing a mountain. You are doing it with our outdoor concepts, which is our operations provider. So you will be with skilled and equipped people to take part in the 4-peak challenge, but you do need to be aware of your own personal safety. You need to wear walking boots, bring a first aid kit, a flask, water bottle, enough snacks and energy and high energy foods in order to actually make it through the day. And I always advise people, we do live in Northern Ireland, be prepared for all weather type.
Indeed.
So do wear layers, bring layers with you.
Good watching cuts the head of bad luck. If you do it, if you're careful, watch carefully. That's what it's about. The general area of fundraising for you nowadays, everyone's after the pound that's there and available, the disposable income.
Oh, is
your funding holding up?
Of course it is, and we're obviously we're a charity, and we will have plans in place to ensure that our charity and the services that we provide are sustainable. But we always want to meet our fundraising targets and to ensure that our services will continue, and this is obviously one of the ways in which people in and around Slieve Donard, Slieve Comida, Mount Errigal or Slieve Galleon can help us to do this, and we really hope that people will sign up and take part on the 16th to 23rd, and again, please do give us a call.
Yeah, absolutely. You have the website, haven't you, as well?
Yes, we do. You can email us on fundraising.ni@mencap.org.uk.
Dead easy.
Or you can go on the website, which is www.mencap, that's mencap.org.uk, to find out more about the 4 Peaks Challenge.
So we'll dust the 4 Peaks Challenge. That's okay. People are going to do that. There might be other people listening who say, wow, MenCap is a mighty, mighty concept, a mighty operation. I want to support it on an ongoing basis. What about direct giving from the bank, and then get you lot having the opportunity to get tax back and stuff like that?
Most definitely, and with anybody who is actually taking part in the 4 Peak Challenge, they can gift aid every donation that is there, the sponsorship forms, and there are Just Giving websites as well, which will help to obviously get 25p on the pound for every pound that is sponsored to you.
It's much better. It's much better the 25p going to MenCap than going out somewhere to facilitate weapons of war or whatever.
Well, and yes, and I think that anything that you can get in terms of Gifty, which gives you more money on the sponsorship that you would be creating, is fantastic. In terms of actually giving a regular gift, all you need to do is go on our website, which is www.mencap.org.uk, and there is a huge donate button there, so you can donate to Mencap. If you don't want to take part in the Four Peaks Challenge, we even have a zip line challenge coming up on the 20th and the 21st of September, which is across the Belfast Lagan, which we'd love to hear. If people want to sign up for that, that's a £40 membership as well of £100. And again, if you want to find out more information about that, just email fundraising.ni@mencap.org.uk. But if challenge events isn't your thing, and you just want to throw a coffee morning or a tea party, or would like to just throw any party, please do get in touch, because we've got posters, invitations that are all online, which we can simply send to you and support you to maybe get some PR.
Give the people your website address again there, if you would, and
Sure.
and we'll encourage them to get through to you quickly.
Not a problem. To find out more about how you can fundraise in Northern Ireland for Mencap, simply email fundraising.ni@mencap.org.uk, or give us a call on 90691351, or simply go on to www.mencap.org.uk to find out more about how you can support.
Okay, thank you very, very much indeed.
How was that?
We wish you well in all of your many efforts.
Well, thank you very much, and thanks very much for having me, and I hope that lots more people I can see on the 16th and the 23rd up the mountains.
And Ballymoney forever.
Yes, indeed.
Go well, take care.
Thank you very much.
All the best. Bye.